Last time on Demonbane. Who cares about Master Therion, you ammonia-smelling piece of shit? Stuff. The whine of West's 5 drills tears through the silent night. Demonbane steps forward and prepares for battle, its firm steps shaking the ruins. The low rumble of its steps reverberates in the pit of my stomach, and several condemned buildings collapse from the shock. Yep, that's what he said. The destroyer robot moves first. A sudden flash burns away the night as the ground beneath the robot's legs explodes, the inferno that erupts from its feet propelling it through the air. Its acceleration is insane, like a fucking rocket or something. What? It's fast. I respond too slow. Although I manage to twist Demonbane to the side, one of the drills digs into its shoulder. Dr. West drew the first blood. What was that? Okay. We're suddenly engaged in melee combat, with the reach and penetrating power of his drills putting us at a disadvantage. I have to figure out how to get some range. West rains blows down on us, his drills chipping away at Demonbane's armor. Damn, doesn't look like I'll be getting away easily. Al's voice carries irritation. She's right. Although the basic information needed to control Demonbane is sent directly into my brain, it doesn't include anything about the weapons or other systems. Right now, I only know 2 weapons, the Vulcan cannons, and that insanely powerful final weapon called the Lemuria Impact. To be honest, there's too much I don't know about Demonbane. Things would be different if we had the cooperation of Hado, but it's not that convenient. All we can do right now is work with what we have. Alright, how do I get out of this? All I can do is try to get inside his guard. Getting into a slugout with those drills isn't the best plan, but it's all I've got. Nothing ventured, as they say. Seria! I seize the opportunity to attack and kick the ground. There's a heavy blast. The concrete ground cracks and sinks in the shape of a crater. Dodging the drills, I close the distance. The robot's body is wide open in front of me. I slam the control stick forward with all my might, and Demonbane drives its steel fist deep into the destroyer robot's chest. Just as I'm about to let the other fist fly, the robot's drills shine red with heat. Shit, I can't take that at this range. A raging spiral of energy tears into Demonbane, shocks ripping through us as its huge body rises into the air. The tornado lifts us several dozen meters into the air, then drops us. Cursing the strange relationship I seem to have developed with falling, I prepare for impact. The image on the monitor shakes wildly as Demonbane lands on a building, flattening it.
Demonbane, 42番区に墜落。交戦地域は居住区に移行します。
近住人の避難はすでに完了済みです。
She clenches her teeth so tightly that their gnashing can be heard across the wall. Even though Ruri is well aware of how shameful it is to display such vulgar manners, she cannot contain her irritation.
あの質量を吹き飛ばすとは、以前のものに比べ相当に強化されているようですね。
だからとてあの程度の敵に遅れを取るデモンベインではないでしょう。何なのですかあの低たらくは。
We haven't told them anything about the weapons, so Demonbane can't fight at its full power. Without being able to use the chain-severing system, Timaeus and Krateus hidden in its shin guards, Demonbane's maneuverability is less than 40%.
いかがいたします、司令。このことを大十字様方に伝えなくて。
却下します。
Ruri dismisses the suggestion without hesitation.
例の機関もまた使いようによっては強力無比の破壊兵器となります。あの二人にそんな危険なシステムの存在を知られるわけには参りません。
What a bitch. That hurt, damn it! Pushing aside the rubble, Demonbane stands. Fortunately, the damage isn't that severe. Even so, it's not like I can just keep taking it, so what the hell should we do? Hey, Al, you done with that weapon thing yet?
あともう少しだ。それまで辛抱しろ。
本当に頼むぜ。やられちまったら元も子もないんだからな。
I return my attention to the slowly advancing destroyer robot. That asshole. He's clearly stronger than the last time we defeated him. How'd he survive anyway? What beauty is there in a robot whose only quality is toughness? A robot must be subtle and dynamic.
そう例えば我が輩の赤いロボのヤフに Science is art! Science is beautiful!
I agree with those two statements. I don't know if I begin it. I don't know if I buy the beginning of your haiku. Even if he is completely psycho, he's still Black Lodge. If I treat him as just a regular nutcase, I'm gonna die.
では、さらなる芸術の境地にご案内しよう。Okay, welcome.
West Boot. Once again, flames erupt from the destroyer robot's feet, but this time it isn't propelled forward. This time it rises straight up.
な、アホな。
That's just wrong. The destroyer robot flies into the sky. I thought it couldn't get any more ridiculous. The robot flips around in midair, its head-mounted drill picking up even more speed before it dives. Whoa! Hang on. The robot flips around in midair, its head-mounted drill picking up even more speed before it dives straight towards the ground. The drill shatters the asphalt, digging into the earth. As the robot completely vanishes underground, the sound of the drill fades and the area grows still.
何がやりたいんだ?
What do you think?
聞くな。
An uncomfortable silence, like the quiet before a storm. My instinct was right. The earth rumbles as the sound of a drill carving through it approaches. This is...
真下だ。
そういうことか。
I hastily leap back, and the ground beneath us shatters as the head of a drill emerges. As the rest of the destroyer robot rises, the drill carves a line up Demonbane's chest. The robot doesn't break momentum. It flies out of my vision, rising into the air before flipping around to burrow into the earth again. This time I escape by leaping to the side. As expected, the destroyer robot emerges from the ground where Demonbane was standing. The drill screeches along the armor of Demonbane's arm. And the robot takes to the air a third time. Son of a bitch, he's not going to give me a chance to strike back.
どうであるか地中からの奇襲攻撃でも足も出せなかろうてこれぞ天才ドクターウエストの無敵戦法である
頭の悪い戦法だな。
But it's true that Demonbane has no defense against that pretty stupid strategy right now. If we could fly too, there'd be no problem. But there doesn't appear to be any such function, unfortunately.
ああ、今度こそおしまいなのである。この我が輩のドリルで貴様が力尽きるまで掘って掘って掘って掘りまくってやるのである。ゲハハハハハ。
掘るって言うな。男に言われると嫌な響きだ。
So you say now, Kuro. The destroyer robot vanishes beneath ground. Shit.
旗色が悪いですね。
Ruri's clenched fists tremble. The monitor clearly shows Demonbane being brutalized by the destroyer robot. Her inability to interfere in the battle fills her with frustration. She laments her powerlessness and curses the fate that has brought her unwillingly to this point. And by powerlessness, we do mean stubbornness. Why those two? Why is Demonbane in their hands? Why does it have to be two completely untrustworthy people with no connection to Hado? Her grandfather had always said that life is a constant battle against the irrational. Never has she felt the truth of this so strongly as now. The essential project that holds the key to Arkham's future has been thrown into chaos by these unexpected elements. The essential... What could be more unreasonable than this? It's utterly ridiculous. As plates of Demonbane's armor peel off and fall, Bruri's patience reaches its limit.
あんな無残なロボットを調子づかせて。
司令、このままではいくらデモンベインとはいえ。
4 tildes. How very grave. She grits her teeth so loudly, you'd think they'd break. Her fingernails gouge into her skin as she clenches her fists. Pretty impressive considering she's wearing gloves. The situation is becoming even more one-sided. Demonbane is slowly but surely taking damage from the constant pummeling. However...
どうした？さっきまでの威勢の良さはどこへ行ったのであるか。所詮は貴様も口だけであるか。少しは骨があると思ったが、くだらん。実にくだらんのである。
I thought you had something to back it up, but no, you're not worth my time. You're just like everyone else, nothing more than a sniveling pig trembling in fear. This asshole just keeps...
豚だな大十字苦労。さあ、これでとどめである。
What repetition is this? Once again, the destroyer robot disappears underground in a fountain of dirt. A moment's silence, and then the approaching noise. Dr. West's attack has finally caught Demonbane under the jaw, and his drill is shining red with a raging spiral of energy. A sudden blast of wind throws rubble through the air like leaves. The destructive force concentrates on Demonbane's chin, and then... And then you'll have to wait for tomorrow's episode. Wahahaha!